Cousins all day to throw. Caught Deshaun Jackson showing his great speed. The 7-year started only 8 times at safety. Roethlisberger on 2nd and 10, intended for Rodgers, and intercepted by Bashaud Breeland.
I'd take a look on that sideline. I'll bet Todd Haley, the offensive coordinator, is visiting.
Under center on 1st down. Ben in trouble. The ball is out as he got knocked down, and the Redskins had it for a moment, and then it came out again. The play fake and the throw to the end zone for Antonio Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Goes on a quick count on 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking deep and has his man, Deshaun Jackson, into Pittsburgh territory. Quick pass deflected and caught by Rodgers on the ricochet.
This ball bounces right off Phillips' hands. It hits Sammy Coates. It ricochets right into Eli Rogers' hand.
Snap it at 1. The blitz from Washington. Antonio Brown again with Bashaud Breeland. Cousins. Crowder. And a fumble. He's stripped. It winds up with the Redskins. Close calls when it comes to turnovers. Again, no blitzing from Pittsburgh. Cousins throws an interception to Shazier. Flag down on the play. Shazier still running inside the 20. What a run by Shazier all the way back. The penalty against Mike Mitchell on the return negated a 51-yard run back by Shazier to the Washington 10. Bennett trouble with the snap. Lofts it up. Caught. Sammy Coates taken out of bounds in Redskin territory. From the Washington 26. No pressure. Brown has it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You're seeing 2 in the
number 462 of his career. 1st and goal. Chris Thompson with the first touchdown of the night for Washington. Redskins said they would spend the beginning part of the game seeing if Norman would travel. It's Williams traveling to the end zone.
The wide receiver, and once again, Breeland misses an open field tackle. Touchdown, Steelers.
From the 6, Pittsburgh already leading by 15. D'Angelo Williams, this will be easy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. I mentioned the lack of the running game for Washington. They've tried only 12 running plays tonight compared to what will be 43 passes now. That's deflected and almost intercepted. Or is it intercepted? James Harrison. 3 touchdown passes tonight. And old pals Gruden and Tomlin exchange a hug.
And Mike Tomlin didn't waste any time. On a 4th and 5, Roethlisberger, low throw. Better for field position, but when the ball's that close, Adam Jones is going to go down and get it. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger fires, handled. Xavier Grimble.
That's his first NFL catch and making a touchdown as he goes over George Iloka.
Jackson was the offensive coordinator, now the head coach in Cleveland. Dalton sells the fake beautifully and connects downfield to A.J. Green.
But he hung on.
Shotgun. Dalton, fake and throw. Tyler Kroft. He had what turned out to be the game winner last week. And Nugent knocks it through. And Foster gets away with one. Steelers move the chains. Deep ball. Airing it out. Simultaneous with Coates and Kirkpatrick with the interception.
He slowed down about 30 yards down the field. Kirkpatrick did not. Pins him to the sideline. Uses his body.
Dalton. Downfield. There's A.J. Green with the catch. Huber will hold it. Nugent. Perfect. Dalton. Off play action. Jeremy Hill. Working that sideline. Hill with a big gain. Fake it. Roethlisberger. Looking for the deep ball. Caught. Sammy Coates. A rainbow from Roethlisberger. Fake it. Roethlisberger. Looking for the deep ball. Caught! Sammy Coates! 5 receivers set. Roethlisberger. Fires. End zone. Jesse James, touchdown Steelers.
Left side of the screen comes James, right over the middle, right behind Maaluga.
From the gun, a 1st and 25. Dalton, beautiful spiral to Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, broadcast booth. I'm getting pelted here.
Roethlisberger almost got pelted. Now he's running. Roethlisberger dives. Roethlisberger from the gun. Roethlisberger, open man, D'Angelo Williams.
This is unbelievably wide open.
2 catches, 38 yards. Dalton underneath. Bernard works the sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The Steelers are in zone, and they're looking for these short outlet passes. But you can see the speed of Bernard and then the strength.
Cincinnati is on the move with a 1st and 10 inside the Pittsburgh 40. Dalton deep drop. Over the middle, the soft toss. And the ball popped loose. Scooped up by Golden. Golden down the sideline, and Pittsburgh takes over. It's the rookie Tyler Boyd. One last-ditch effort here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Dalton, floater. Bernard doesn't head out of bounds. Instead, they're going to play the lateral game, but with the wrong people. Pittsburgh scoops it up, and the Steelers grind out another victory in this rivalry. An early season statement in the AFC North. Pittsburgh outlasts Cincinnati 24-16. Roethlisberger and Dalton share a moment. 3 touchdowns for Roethlisberger, 2 interceptions. There's Lewis and Tomlin. The last time these two teams met, it was chaos.
Not a whole lot of space downfield, and he looks again. This time lofts it, and he's got his target at the Philadelphia 40. That is Eli Rogers with the big gain.
All I know is his feet are quick, getting out of trouble.
Here's Chris Boswell, and that kick is blocked. Pittsburgh keeps the football for over 6 minutes and then fails to get 3 from 36 yards out. Here's Wentz. Gets rid of it quickly. It's Selleck breaking a tackle across the 40 and bumped out at the 45. Brent Selleck,
The most dynamic player on their defense.
They come back over here to Sproles. He's got blockers in front. Watch Sproles go. Sproles, 100th career attempt for Caleb Sturgis. He's 5 out of 6 this year, and from 29 yards out, it's good. Pocket seal, pass on the way, and it's a beauty. On the sideline. It's a touchdown. Jordan Matthews from Carson Wentz.
Wide receiver comes under and just sticks it right to the chest of Matthews.
It's more like 4 to go here as Roethlisberger going deep down the field, and that one is hauled in by Sammy Coates.
And that's big bit.
How about that? 3 catches for Coates already this year, over 40 as Roethlisberger.
Beautiful. Roethlisberger on his long passes, he's thrown and completed just as many as anybody in the NFL. So many defenders around him, he couldn't even look down the field.
Boswell from 40, the last one blocked, but this one is good. To the Futures Music Corps program, helping clean up a local playground, and here come the Eagles on offense with another completion.
Very well in these first 3 games.
38 yards, and Sturgis delivers the 3. Here's 3rd and 8. Oh, he sidesteps one Steeler defender and finds Sproles. Sproles cuts back to the middle. No one will be, well, yes, hold on a minute. Sproles wiggles twice, and yes, he takes it home for the touchdown.
That touchdown run, but it's Carson Wentz. Nobody open. Breaks the pocket, and he knows he's not going to run for the first down, so he goes along the line of scrimmage, and what a good adjustment by Sproles.
Look at that twice. Pass almost intercepted, just out of the hands. They blitz. It's picked up, and Wentz takes advantage to 7.
Types of plays.
First down, 13-yard line. Smallwood again with the quickness down to the 1. And going to run in for the touchdown. It's Wendell Smallwood.
A man who can move.
2nd and 18 again. The pressure, and the ball is on the ground. Picked up by the Eagles.
Can't stop the strength.
First and goal. Hand off. Farmer.
Wow.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
At the end of the game, I think they finally tired him out.
2nd and 10. Ben gets free. Flag is down to the end zone. Fight for the football. Hayward Bay.
Watch this. At the very last second, jumps and turns.
Holding. Offense, number 66. That penalty is declined. The ruling on the field is an interception.
Doug Peterson becomes the first Eagles coach to win his first 3 games to start a season at the beginning of his career.
The running back is Spencer Ware. They flare him out, and then Smith goes over the middle, and wide open is Jeremy Macklin there in the backfield. He's a good receiver as well, and the pass is caught by Chris Conley. After the 3-game suspension is in the backfield, they fake it to him, and Ben Roethlisberger is going to go way downfield on the first play. It's hauled in by Sammy Coates. Through the middle. Fumble. And the Steelers are right there to recover it. It's all set to the right. Ben looks straight over the middle. Wow. Ben going for the end zone and wide open. Darius Hayward Bay for the touchdown. A degree forthcoming. And that ball slipped out of his hand and is intercepted. And it's going to be taken down to the 4-yard line by Jarvis Jones. Roethlisberger, good protection, fires, caught. Antonio Brown into the end zone. Antonio Brown, and this is a terrible kick. Oof. Well, it's a quarter to forget. Wow. For the Kansas City Chiefs.
Completely different running style with him.
2nd and 8 off that fake. Ton of time. Deep again, downfield, Brown. Touchdown.
I can make some great plays on the ball.
3rd and 5. Then to the other side, and it's Brown. 3-man rush. Fade, and that is caught. Jesse James for the touchdown. Tomlin looking at that clock. I mean, they need to get the ball back here. But you can forget that right now. And he will come. He gets blocked, though. Catch is made, and taking it. 49-yard attempt for Santos, and you can see Colquitt had a little trouble getting it down, and just enough to have it hit the upright and bound away with 4 seconds. Drafting which Eli Manning went 1, and Phillip Rivers went 4. Set up the screen, Le'Veon Bell, and they begin. Push at Kansas City for a little less than 3 years. 09 through 11. Roethlisberger deep downfield, turning around and making the catch for the touchdown is Marcus Wheaton. A fortnight from now when they resume action in Oakland. Big hole, there goes Bell. And Smith slings it to the 3-yard line. And on a 2nd and goal, Smith throws, and that's off the hands of Kelsey. And Smith will fire, and that one is incomplete. 4th and goal, and that is dropped. Somebody's going to shove me out. And that's juggled, caught, and getting into the end zone.
What a play.
Is Tyreek Hill for the touchdown.
That was awesome. It looks like he's going to be stopped. Nope. Bobble it, catch it. Got hit by Mike Mitchell and still found a way to get in the end zone. The head coach at Minnesota when he got this job. He said the Rooney family called him and wanted to know the truth. Well, here we go.
He's 35. Golden, 2 starters who were out to begin with tonight. And busting into Kansas City territory. Inside the 10, taking it to about the 4-yard line. Williams, and he will go into the end zone basically untouched. 2nd down and 8. And bursting through the middle goes Spencer Ware, and Spencer Ware will get taken down from behind. 4th and goal. And Smith will fire into the end zone, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown by Travis Kelce. PUP, but
yeah, sucked it up
to be active for the entire game. And that's going to wrap it up from Heinz Field.
We will also see Justin Burris and Darrell Roberts in the secondary. 3rd and 7. Roethlisberger dials up the deep ball, looking for the connection. He's got Coates, and he's gone. Touchdown, Steelers. Williams burned on the play.
Yeah, and it's just pure speed by Sammy Coates. This is the first time he's caught one of these long bombs and been able to get it into the end zone, but that was no contest. Beautiful ball right to that pink gloves of Sammy Coates. 72 yards. And the Steelers challenge the Jets where the Jets have been burned all year long. Man-to-man coverage, whether it's Revis or now Marcus Williams, it doesn't seem to matter.
I think a lot of teams are conditioned now to think that way. 3 tight ends in this formation and a big run. Matt Forte working the sideline. Tanner Purdom will snap it. The hold from the punter Edwards, and Folk connects. A long of 49 this season, career long of 51. They'll fake it. Jordan Berry, the punter, with a flag down. Berry gets tripped up from behind. And
illegal
first
formation.
Down.
Offense, number 78. Steelers right on the line of scrimmage. Penalty will be declined.
Low snap again. Fitzpatrick handles it. Throws and a curl by Marshall for extra yardage. Shotgun. Fitzpatrick fires. End zone, juggle, and caught. Touchdown, Brandon Marshall.
And Marshall picks it right off the top of his hat. Couldn't ask for better coverage by Cockrell, but he couldn't finish the deal. Marshall does. Talk about trusting your wide receiver. And why not?
Bell in the backfield. Shotgun. Roethlisberger rifles it underneath. Nice move by Coates. Sammy Coates looking for the angle.
Coates is a big guy. He's got 212 pounds on a 6'2 frame and a lot of speed, and finally he makes a play for Big Ben.
Roethlisberger. Wide open. Touchdown, Jesse James. Jesse James was left by himself. Easy touchdown for Roethlisberger. Has had a punt return for a touchdown in each of his last 3 seasons. The next one will set a Steelers record. Backpedaling. Makes a cut. Brown. Brought down. Fake field goal attempt in the 2nd quarter. This one from 37 yards away. He's got it. Toss. The room for Bell to operate. And Roethlisberger is taking advantage of it. To Bell, to James, and again, Le'Veon Bell. A jump on 3rd and 3. Flags down. Roethlisberger will take a crack downfield, and why not? Le'Veon Bell in the backfield. Roethlisberger pumps and throws. Touchdown!
No pass rush at all by the Jets. He looks once, he looks twice, he looks a 3rd time, and finally Brown uncovers 3 yards deep into the end zone.
They're knocking on the door again. Roethlisberger pumps, loses the football, and ends up in the big chest of Sheldon Richardson. Out of the pistol. Fake it. Fitzpatrick fires to Marshall. 1st down, New York. 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Shotgun for Roethlisberger. Tosses in stride. And Le'Veon Bell, Ben Roethlisberger, 348 yards. 12 in a row. Sammy Coates, Steelers looking for the knockout punch. Roethlisberger, end zone, touchdown. Sammy Coates.
He's got to be the happiest guy in the world because he's had a rough day, but tough catch in traffic here with screen right on his back. But watch the ball placement here. Away from the 5'9" screen to the 6'2" Coates.
25th all-time meeting between these two teams, and the Steelers get it done at home. Final score at Heinz Field, Pittsburgh 31, the Jets 13.
Adam Gase lines up his tight end, Deion Sims, bottom of your screen. Tannehill throwing near side. It is caught. That's Landry taking on tacklers. Crosses the 40 up to the 45. 4 or 5 on field goals this season. So instead of a loss of 11, it's a 1st and 10. Huge turnaround in his first quarter. Little pitch play end around. This is Darius Hayward Bay breaking free. Still going 15-10, and he's in for the Steelers touchdown. 60 yards on the end around. With 5 and change left in the quarter. Roethlisberger from the gun, pump fakes, throws in zone. It is caught. 8th play of the drive. Tannehill under pressure somehow escapes the sack. Steelers giving chase. Is gaining the colors. Applying pressure. Tannehill connects. Marquise Gray inside the 5. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger brings his offense back onto the field. They give chase. Somehow escapes the sack. And that pass is incomplete. It's taken by Rashad Jones. Now we'll have to sort through the penalty. Let's see what the officials say here.
Great catch by Rashad Jones.
3rd and 7. Tannehill's going to take a shot. Has his man. It's caught. Jarvis Landry. And Miami in business. 38 yards from Tannehill. 9th play of the drive. 2nd and goal. Quick handoff is taken by Williams. Touchdown.
He's calling in.
This attempt from 24, and it's blocked. Third and 12. Roethlisberger pump faked initially, and his pass is intercepted. Issa Abdul-Quddus. Tannehill under center. 2nd and goal. Ajayi into the end zone for the Miami touchdown. Down to 65 seconds. Roethlisberger going end zone. It is caught. Kobe Hamilton for the Steelers touchdown. Entering the day 1 and 4. There's Ajayi breaking free again, and this will put it on ice. 62 yards for the Dolphins touchdown. And it is over in Miami. Your final score, the Dolphins 30 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 15.
Play action, and Brady's first pass is a completion over to Chris Hogan, and the ball's on the ground, and the Steelers appear to have the recovery. Pittsburgh has it. And Jones goes toward the end zone and is intercepted by Butler, who again was on Antonio Brown, and he got the position. Here's Brady setting up the screen to White. Got a blocker in front, cuts back. He's found the end zone for the touchdown. ...19-yard touchdown. And first down, stepping up in the pocket, and again for this, well, it's Hogan. You got Mitchell to the right. First and goal, Blunt into the end zone for the touchdown. Second and 10, Jones. There's a pass on the money for Brown. Jones looking that way now, looking left to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. Bell got away from Hightower and around Chung, and it takes Rowe with them to the 20. Need another 10 to 15 yards. Gonna get it right here with Bell splitting the defenders down to the 23. Barry on the hold, and the kick is good. And now here they come with the reverse. Andrew Jones out there trying to throw a block in. And Blunt again. Look at that cut. Down to the Pittsburgh side of the field. Brady down the middle. There's Gronkowski, and there's the end zone. That's his 8th. Angelo had 127 against the Pats last year. Bell got it away in time, and it is caught. And that kick is good. Play action. It's Gronkowski in the open field.
He's slowly turned outside.
Here's Blunt into the end zone. A New England touchdown. It's returnable. It's Edelman from the 29. And he fumbles. Edelman puffed up the football at the 40. In Pittsburgh.
A lot of good players.
Bill Belichick, who first experienced the NFL postseason when he was just a young kid on Ted Marchibroda's staff with the Baltimore Colts. They came up here in the 75 playoffs, played against the Steelers, and then would come here later on in 01 and 04, lead the Patriots to AFC championships at Heinz Field.
Ravens go empty here with Flacco on a second down rush coming. Flacco gets rid of it and hooks up with Steve Smith. Breaks a tackle. Smith down the sideline, and he's out of bounds. The best kicker in the NFL right now, Justin Tucker. This is a 3rd and 10. Delayed rush. It's intercepted. Flacco has it picked off by Artie Burns. First NFL INT for Burns.
The last couple weeks, it hasn't been good enough for Flacco.
Good hands. Mike Wallace. Stiff arm. Wallace has got speed. Mike Wallace down the sideline, a complete foot race. Wallace going all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. Pro Bowler back in 2011. Flacco flushed out. Flacco to run to the 30. Slide, and an awkward one at that. 2.6 yards per play for Pittsburgh. 8.1 yards per penalty for the Steelers. Roethlisberger knocked up in the air. Intercepted. It drops right into the arms of Timmy Jernigan.
Tipped, deflected balls at the line of scrimmage usually don't turn out well for a quarterback like Roethlisberger. Look at that effort there by Brandon Williams.
Jordan Berry gets knocked down. Ball is scooped up for the score.
I mean, Davis is the rookie. He steps right outside. This is just too easy for Allen.
Ravens will go for 2, trying to make this 21-0. Flacco. They got it. So no catch for Antonio Brown. Steelers get the first down on the penalty. Roethlisberger fires down the field. There's Antonio Brown. Roethlisberger on 4th down. Directing traffic downfield. Roethlisberger will throw. End zone. Antonio Brown. Touchdown, Steelers.
Yes.
3rd and 21. Roethlisberger pump. Downfield, it's caught at the 40, a sliding grab by Rodgers. Ravens lead at 21-7, trying to hold on against the Steelers. Roethlisberger will throw it. End zone, over the shoulder. Incomplete, the bobble by Coates. Ben Roethlisberger has thrown the ball 23 times in the fourth quarter, 41 overall. Long ball is caught. Eli Rodgers. Steelers down by 14. Roethlisberger, time in the pocket. On the move, Roethlisberger will run for it. Touchdown, Steelers. Ravens respond. That thing went half a yard, then he just drills it down the field.
That was bad.
And 2 penalties are down. Yeah, this isn't
asking a little too much. He was trying to show that he was kicking it to the left and was going to try and pooch it to the right. That was an accident waiting to happen. He's going to try and kick it with his right foot.
Yeah, he got a little too creative.
What's that Irish dance they do, the jig?
Yeah.
That's what that looked like.
These guys are cracking up.
The officials are laughing.
They're saying, well, you've been in the league how long? Have you ever seen that? No, not me either. Have you seen it?
That was illegally kicking the ball. That is a penalty. That penalty is declined. We're going to place the ball at the spot where it's first touched by the kicker, which is first touching. It'll be Baltimore's ball at that spot. First down.
We'll see these two teams again at some point.
Ravens won it. Coming up next, game 2 of the doubleheader.
Prescott to the sideline. Pass is caught by Des Bryant. Play action. Prescott stays alive. Ball's out. Recovered by Pittsburgh. Knocked out by Chickalo. Le'Veon Bell on a catch and run with a first down. Pass. Caught. Bell. Touchdown. This one for him. Incomplete. And it's 6-0. Elliott again. Right side. Going to bounce it. And Ezekiel Elliott. And Bailey. Nobody better in the NFL. Especially early in these games. This is against Dallas. This is a free play and a big one to Rodgers. To Eli Rodgers coming off his first 100-yard game. Tight end James down inside the 35. Second and 4 Bell. First down and more. Low snap. Roethlisberger. Pass is caught for the touchdown, Eli Rodgers. As the Cowboys have 2nd and 18. Setting up a screen for Elliott with blocking. Huge play. Elliott into Steeler territory. Down the sideline. And in for the touchdown. No flags. And the Cowboys have their season-long play of 83 yards.
Well, I mean, you talked about it earlier as far as a run game for a rookie quarterback. I mean, how about when you come out backed up, 2nd and 18, and you're able to throw a screen pass to Ezekiel Elliott, and he goes the distance.
Fine, and he ran back out there.
Well, they need him. Prescott is protected, and here's Bryant. This for the lead. Man, he's good.
They had last week.
Hand off to Bell. Shows that patience again, and Le'Veon Bell. 3rd down and 9. Cowboys back out of the blitz, and Roethlisberger finds his man. His favorite target, Antonio Brown. To put the Steelers back on top.
Great player and great leader for this offense.
Bell got a yard. 2nd and 9. Passes caught Rodgers. First down. Somebody to take some of the load off Antonio Brown. Here's Bell out of the backfield. Plenty of room and a first down.
Those are good matchups for the Steelers.
Pass is caught for a first down. Brown to the 40. Looking to throw fast. Instead he finds Bell. Room to run and out out of bounds with a first down for Dallas for 60 yards. That was a problem for Pittsburgh last week at Baltimore. Here's one going for a deep ball to Hamilton, and he's got it at the 35. Roethlisberger airs it out again, and the pass incomplete but flags.
Pass interference. Defense, number 30. The ball he placed to the spot of the foul.
A 25-yard try. 2 for 3. 3rd down and 7. Blitz. Pass is caught. What a throw. Prescott is sacked back near the 30. And Bailey, good again. 3rd down and 3. Roethlisberger brought down from behind. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now 3rd and 11. This one downfield. Pass caught. Touchdown, Dez Bryant.
Well, you knew it was about time for Dez Bryant. It's one-on-one man coverage on the rookie with Artie Burns and some contact down the field, but Prescott with pressure. They bring the inside linebacker blitz, and Prescott able to move just enough to his left and really throw a perfect ball. And
5-point game starting the 4th quarter, and a toss to Brown, brought down by Lawrence. This after a 22-yard punt return by Brown. Here he is again. Antonio out of bounds near the 10. Bell strings it out and takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger just flips it and incomplete. Play action. Prescott now dumps it off to Elliott. 1st down and more. 2nd and 3. Here is Elliott, dragged down. What a play by Shazier. Just got it off. Pass is caught. Witten. Monster 1st down as Jason Witten takes it inside the 15. Elliott starts right, cuts it upfield. Touchdown, Dallas. You wonder if the Pittsburgh Steelers weren't that dead set on stopping Elliott. Either way, their offense will get the ball back, and Dallas right now will go for the 2-point try.
Well, that's the right decision to try to make this a 7-point game. Now that the offensive line with Travis Frederick and then the backside.
First 2-point try. Pass to Bryant, incomplete. 1st down for Pittsburgh. Here's Bell. A lot of room. Le'Veon Bell inside the 40. In a game that's had 5 lead changes. Pass caught. Jesse James. A hurdle to the 15.
Well, they got the Cowboys that time. They've been throwing that wide receiver screen to Antonio Brown so often, and then they got it in behind him.
Here's a fake spike. Brown, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Shades of Marino.
They fake the spike. Antonio Brown one-on-one outside on Leon McFadden.
What a throw by Roethlisberger in the...
Build it to a 3-point lead.
Time left for Dallas, by the way. And the takeaway. And now Carr on the return. Prescott fires, has got Beasley. Prescott now on 1st down. Pass is caught by Witten. And Witten. One timeout. Prescott throws, pass is caught, and Witten stays on his feet, and a flag is thrown at the end of it.
Not sure what it looks like there. They missed the one on Beasley, but it looks like they're going to get this one on Sean Davis. And
personal foul, grabbing the face mask.
Wow.
Defense, number 31, the 15-yard penalty. 1st down, Dallas.
And maybe as importantly, it saves a timeout. It's Elliott. for the touchdown. No flags. Cowboys lead. 9 seconds left.
Left tackle Tyron Smith, and then Gavin Escobar. He makes the block. You see the lane right there, and it's good night, Irene.
There was 1 second left on the play clock when this ball was snapped. And that rookie combination of Prescott and Elliott. What a game for Elliott. 209 yards from scrimmage, 3 touchdowns, and there's lead change number 7. And 0 for 6 combined. Des Bryant the target. The Cowboys have 7 guys back near the end zone. 2 seconds left. Here's Brown, can pad his stats, but he's got to get into the end zone, and it will not happen. The Dallas Cowboys have won 8 in a row. And that rookie backfield of Prescott and Elliott has the Cowboys on top in the NFC East at 8-1.
Duke Johnson was in. He got by 2, and he looks downfield, and he's got Terrell Pryor, who's got the first down. Johnson was in. 3rd and 17 for the Cleveland Browns. Opening drive of the game, going deep again. And that is picked off. Artie Burns gets it. And he's got his second as a rookie. They go downfield for Coleman. With a second down and 10, it's Bell. He gets a block by DeCastro, and he's chased on the play by Kirksey. And the snow is falling. And it's 3-0 Pittsburgh. That's with the 1st and 10. Threading the needle right there. This is Hawkins breaking tackles into the secondary. Roethlisberger, 2nd down and 8, into the nickel, and he found the gap. Antonio Brown. It's a 33-yard field goal try, which makes it 6-0. Bell, touchdown! Led by Villanueva and the left side. 2-point conversion try, and it is reeled in, caught. David Johnson in only his 4th catch. 4th and 9, 5 in the secondary. Kessler wobbles it and caught. 2nd goal, 3. And they got him. And it looks like Harrison with the sack, which would be an all-time Steeler record. There's a 24-yard field goal try, and he gets it.
In critical situations.
Lost at 35-30. Antonio Brown across the middle and finds some room. Hit spot foul, 1st and 8, Bell. Blocked by James. Stiff arms his way into Reynolds. And it's 17-3, the Pittsburgh Steelers. With an extra lineman in Sean Coleman, it's 1st and 10 for Cody Kessler. They push him back. Here comes Shazier. There goes the wobbly pass. And he caught it. Coleman. Jump ball knocked down by Mitchell. How about that catch? And a big-time hit on Kessler. They had zeros on the play clock. But the throw is on the money and caught by Barnage. Beating the rookie Artie Burns. Touchdown Cleveland. With a 2nd down and 10. They come at him from the secondary and from the linebacking core, and Shazier is there. The ball knocked free. Looks like it was recovered by Hargrave for a touchdown. It was. The rookie from South Carolina State, Javon Hargrave, vacuums in the loose ball on the fumble. The Steelers stop a 4-game losing streak. They go to 5-5. The Browns have lost for a 14th consecutive time, and they drop to 0-11. Coming up next, game 2 of the NFL CBS doubleheader. For Rich Gannon, Kevin Harlan, so long from Cleveland. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.
Starts from the 25. First play, little pressure, and the ball's knocked out right away by William Gay. And the Colts recover it, a loss of 10. The backup. 3rd and 20, tries to set up the screen. That's not going anywhere either. Robert Turbin. Second and 8. Bell got a good block. Terrific cutback, and Le'Veon Bell is the first down. 3rd and 8. The Colts bring 4. Roethlisberger over the middle. Eli Rogers on the run inside the 10. Showing up in the Colts this year. Inside run with Bell. Bounces it to the outside, and Le'Veon Bell has the game's opening touchdown. Center hurt, right guard hurt, backup quarterback in, pressure on. Tolzien completes it for the first down. Extraordinary work ethic to keep his body going. 3rd and 8. Tolzien fires again. T.Y. Hilton brings that in, turns it upfield to the first down. The back-to-back passes to Allen, setting up this 3rd and 1. And they go up top here. Harrison coming in, and he brings down Tolzien. 44 consecutive field goal streak stopped last week. And this one is wide to the right. In a physical game, and it's
unbelievable.
Almost like you've never seen it. Bell eludes the first tackle, got a good downfield block as well. 2nd and 10. They'll draw it with Bell. Got a terrific block from Marcus Gilbert. Gets to the edge
of your screen.
Against Vontae Davis. Going to go that way and take a shot, and Brown caught it for the touchdown on the back shoulder.
If you leave one-on-one coverage against anybody on God's green earth, Ben Roethlisberger's throwing that ball. I mean, that you can just write that down. That's a fact. And then you're going to get a chance to see Antonio Brown dance in the end zone. But he is the happiest guy I know.
It was Allen who he hit. Pat McAfee rolling out, looking to throw, and he does complete to the tight end. It is Eric Swope inside the 10-yard line for the first down. So Pat McAfee, who's always got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, what a great call that one was. And coming over from the far side across the field, and I think that he still had the option to kick that ball, did McAfee, if he wanted to. They had the protection in place, but once he saw Swope break open.
2nd and goal. They drop 8 in coverage, and Tolzien in a small spot. It's caught by Moncrief for the touchdown. 3rd and 13. They bring blitz pressure again. Roethlisberger floats it up top. Ladarius Green. 3rd game since he's returned. 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger loading up, going deep for Brown. Did he get the other one down? Yes! Antonio Brown, touchdown. Pittsburgh.
Watch the little wiggle. Going to be a little out cut, a little fake out there. We're going to go back up the field. And Vontae Davis, he got that 2nd foot down. Usually it's so smooth that you can't even notice it half the time. No question about it. Boy, Antonio Brown, for a guy that was picked, what, 22nd, something like that, the year he was drafted.
He took the easy road out there.
I had fish today. You know, it's weird when you're working.
Tolzien from the 37, first down, breaking free. T.Y. Hilton couldn't pull it in.
Adapt. I think you're going to see Andrew Luck do the same.
Here comes the pressure from William Gay. Got rid of it. Hilton holds on with a big hit. It's 3rd and goal. Extra lineman in for the Colts. And they will throw. Tolzien running, stumbling. Can't get there as he reached forward. Stopped at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal. Tolzien fires, and it is incomplete. Tried to get it to the rookie Chester Rogers. You're in these manageable ones. 3rd and 1. Roethlisberger, first look was covered. Over the middle for the first down. 3rd and 15. And Tolzien fires. It's caught by Philip Dorsett. It's a big play here to keep the drive alive. They're going to run with Robert Turbin on 3rd and 3 and get the first down and more. Robert Turbin into Steeler territory. The Indianapolis drive. Tolzien over the middle. Again, it's Moncrief. Ben McAdoo, the Giants head coach, who was there working with the offense. He's been around good people. He showed it here tonight. He had Moncrief, who dropped the ball. Pagano will go for it on 4th and 4. Tolzien throws, and Allen hangs on. At the bottom, got a safety coming over to this side to help out. Tolzien gonna run it, put his head down, lost his helmet, and he's down right around the 1-yard line. Will the long drive be 7 or nothing? Tolzien throws, incomplete, trying to get it to Philip Dorsett. No flags, and the Steelers have stopped the Colts for the 2nd time. Steelers facing 3rd and 4. And they're just going to give it to Bell and say, go get it, Le'Veon. But what does he do? He goes and gets it. Bell with the first down just outside the 15-yard line. Hanging out enjoying Thanksgiving night with us here in Indianapolis. Scott Tolzien led 2 good drives, and Jack Doyle. And the Colts have moved the ball. A pump and a throw downfield. Turning the head is Dorsett, and it's intercepted by Mitchell. Mike Mitchell, who's made so many big hits, comes up with the interception. And the return takes him to the 25. He's got some blocking now. Tolzien holds on and pulls them down. Got to get those guys in place if they get another chance. Roethlisberger going to go for a deep shot here, a knockout punch. Caught by the tight end Green. Mathis hurt. T.Y. Hilton hurt. Without luck tonight. Roethlisberger's shot for the end zone. Who else? Antonio Brown. Got another one. That's the hat trick. Is hours after practice. He puts in 14, 16-hour days practice and preparation physically. William Gay underneath will come up with that interception of Tolzien with 4:08 to go.
And they probably knew it was our second and third time too, and they let it go. I'm letting that go because he could see that.
Indianapolis will play at the Jets next Monday night. And the Steeler fans who made the trip and remain, as usual, have a little cheer on the road here. Volkswagen post-game report, and the turkey legs are coming up after these messages from your local NBC station.
Third down and 14. Manning steps up, hits Beckham. Beckham has got enough for a first down, but there is a flag in the end zone.
Holding.
This is a hold.
Offense number 74. The foul occurred in the end zone.
That's a safety. Already 3 drops for the Steelers. Here's one floated for Green. And Ladarius Green down inside the 25. The Jets, the Giants, and now Pittsburgh. 10th play of the drive, 2nd and 4. End zone, pass Pitts, intercepted. It's Timmons back the other way. Lawrence Timmons out of bounds near the 40. That have controlled the middle of the field. Calling it a bruised thigh for Hankins. Roethlisberger, end zone, pass is caught. Touchdown, Antonio Brown. Third down and 6. Roethlisberger, pass is caught. So they go short, hope for big dings from Rodgers, and he's got it. Here's Bullock, and he's 2 for 2. Here's Bell. Ball's out. Ball is out, and the Giants have it. It was recovered by Eli Apple, and the Giants get a takeaway, exactly what they needed, as they take over inside the 20. And it looked, at least live, like Le'Veon Bell was on bodies, but obviously with a turnover, it will be looked at. Here is Jennings on a screen to the end zone, touchdown. Well-designed play. And Jennings, 2nd and 6, pass to the sideline for Brown. And the catch is made. And Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie doesn't agree. It looked live. Start the day at 4-6-1. But it's big on Washington's part. Touchdown Green. What a game. A breakout effort. They've been sacked only 8 times over the last 8. With his shoulder pad hanging out. This one is for Rodgers. Picked off. Eli Apple. And they're going to mark him down. But what an interception by number 24. They missed on 4th and 1 earlier. Manning to his right. Throws back for Shepard. He's picked. Intercepted. And it's Sean Davis, who's got his first interception. And a big return on the end of it. Knocked out across the 45. A flag is down back at the 6. Pass to Beckham. Inside the 35, inside the 30, and down to the 25. Manning. Sacked. Toss to Bell. Le'Veon Bell inside the 50 into Giants territory. That's only going to help Antonio Brown. Here's a 38-yard try, and it glances off the upright and in. Here's one for Shepard for a touchdown. That's going to do it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are now 7-5. They've won 3 straight. Ben Roethlisberger now 3-1 in head-to-head matchups against Eli Manning, who represents the Giants, who have their 6-game winning streak come to an end here today.
Goes back to Bell. Bell with an open. But then right into a Bills wall, and he breaks out of it. Look at him go inside the 50. Down to the 40. Up top again, and it's picked off. That's Alexander with the theft out to the 40 on the run back, brought down by Pouncey. And the Buffalo defense comes up with a big play here on the opening drive. Long ball time, looking for Brown, and he makes the catch with a defender, Darby, right there with him. Somehow it landed right in the basket for Brown. Gain of 40.
Best long ball combination in the NFL. You get man-to-man coverage, bottom of the screen, and they have not done this in the first drive. No man-to-man coverage defenses.
Hand it off to Bell. Goes in sideways and drives to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, they had everybody up, daring him to throw it.
They got 6 on the play clock. Here he goes. Out of the backfield. Well, no, there's the pass to Johnson. Occasions. First and goal to go for the Steelers. And Bell is in for the touchdown. Finding the end zone for the 2nd time already today. Got it off in time. 2nd and 10. Time to throw. Intercepted. Intercepted by Gilmore, and they've come up with 2 picks in the first half.
This time, this is Antonio Brown's fault, because plenty of time to throw the football. Watch on the outside. This is why they throw it to him down here.
It is 3rd and goal. It's on, and it's a touchdown. Sammy Watkins. Get it anyway as he takes off inside the 40 and stiff arms the defender Darby down. Got a 2-touchdown game. He's looking for another one here, and he's got it without him being touched. Le'Veon Bell.
That was an awesome drive. They were just running straight ahead. Seems like the Steelers have had the ball the whole football game.
Bell breaks one. Bell's inside the 40, inside the 30, and down to the 20. Play action, end zone, and intercepted. That is Zach Brown jumping right in front of Jesse James. New set of downs to Pittsburgh, but eventually the takeaway by the Bills as Taylor gives it right back. It's intercepted by Burns to the rookie from Miami. Only the 6th time this year Taylor has been intercepted.
Well, he got what he wanted. He had 2 deep safeties, and here's what you do as a quarterback. All you have to do is read it.
With their storyline is Bell. Another beautiful. Look at the hurdle. Oswell, kick. 37, dead center. His 3rd sack of this game. 5th overall. McCoy slipped through a tackle, and McCoy take off into the secondary. What a run by McCoy to the Steelers 40. 2nd and 10. Taylor again. Oh, it's caught by Clay. And he ducks under and takes off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Artie Burns went for the interception. The rookie we've been talking about misses it.
Play action fake to Bell. Sideline route. Brown with his first catch since early in the second quarter. And he makes the move right around. Boswell with the kick. 39 yards out, and he's good. Blitzing again. Taylor unloads it. Watkins. Did he get both feet down?
They say no. Boy, Tyrod Taylor took a shot. Fluctuates. No question.
There's a throw right into the arms of Woods. He was touched. With the left upright, no good. But that's just inside. Yeah, it looks like there's a second differential there, but Rex already walking over to shake hands. This is the playoff picture as of right now, with Pittsburgh having gone to 8-5 on the season. And Tennessee is at 7-6. Indy and Houston isn't final yet. See, I'm thinking they might have to run one more play, as I was saying. Oh, okay, somehow they let the time elapse. Okay, you let it go. But the story here, above all, is Le'Veon Bell. 38 carries, a Steeler record 236 yards, and 3 touchdowns to go with another 62 in the passing game on 4 catches. For Phil and Tracy, Jim Nance saying so long from Buffalo. Let's go to JP in New York.
Dalton has time. Throws over the middle, makes the connection to Brandon LaFell. With Cincinnati, Bullock has bounced around Houston, the Jets, the Giants, and Pittsburgh. And the fans react. Steelers have won 6 of their last 7 games here at Paul Brown Stadium. This is returnable. Coates fakes out one man. Coates still going. Sammy Coates gets to the outside. And he's out of bounds, angled out by Bullock. Busted up his left hand earlier in the season. Roethlisberger on time. Antonio Brown. He missed week 13. This is a 45-yard attempt for Boswell. And he knocks it through. Dalton, play fake. Clean pocket. Dalton sets up, fires the deep ball, downfield, jump ball, almost intercepted, and a flag down.
Pass interference, defense number 25.
Dalton, quarterback, keeper. Dalton takes it in for the touchdown. 4 tries, and finally, he's now up to 133 straight passes without an interception. Dalton to spin. Dalton gets out of trouble, throws, it's complete. 2nd and 7 now, fake it. Dalton steps up, hooks a pass to the sideline, hauled in. Handed off to Hill. Jeremy Hill busting through for the touchdown. Roethlisberger steps up, dials up the deep ball, little separation, and a catch made over the shoulder by Brown from 49 yards out. Boswell. He nails it. Everybody's talking about the matchup in Pittsburgh. Boswell kicks it off. Return man is Erickson, the rookie. Erickson's got a lane. Erickson to the outside. Boswell trying to chase him. Oh, he tripped him. Alex Erickson looked like he had a clear path to the end zone. Chris Boswell saves the touchdown.
Tremendous speed by Erickson and great blocking. He sees the opening right there, and now Boswell will lay out.
Short field goal. Bullock. It's good in the first half today. From the gun, Roethlisberger. Protection is there. Roethlisberger. It's complete. Barry holds it. Boswell. Oh, he's got the distance. And he's got it. Each of the last 5 years, only New England and Green Bay have gone a longer stretch. Long pass down the sideline to Ladarius Green. This was in for Le'Veon Bell. He had 132 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. Trickery to Sammy Coates. Is this Vontaze Burfict again? 15-yard run.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 55. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Well, this is where the criticism comes into play with the Cincinnati Bengals and harnessing your emotions.
Well, he thinks that Roethlisberger has the ball and tosses him to the ground.
They have a chat. Burfict gets in his face. From Chris Boswell, second-year kicker from Rice. Roethlisberger sets the feet on a 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger tosses it downfield to Eli Rogers. He's made another from 40. 49-yard attempt, and Boswell splits the uprights for Pittsburgh. Dalton to throw it. Pump, fire, intercepted. It's picked up by Timmons. Timmons gets clotheslined down by Whitworth. But the Bengals give it away. His 12th career interception.
Just a great job. I'm not sure what Chris Bodine was doing down the field like that.
Roethlisberger from the gun. Downfield. Caught by Rodgers. Another field goal for Boswell. That is 6 on the day, tying a Steeler record as he knocks it through from 30 yards. 2nd and 16. Roethlisberger fires. Caught for the touchdown. Eli Rogers puts the Steelers in front. Roethlisberger with a strike. Roethlisberger steps up. He throws, finds a soft spot, and it's Ladarius Green for the first down. The Pittsburgh Steelers maintain a 1-game lead in the AFC North. The Steelers rally to knock off the Bengals 24-20. Pittsburgh is 9-5. Baltimore is 8-6. The Bengals have been eliminated, now 5-8-1 on the season. It'll be the Steelers and the Ravens Christmas Day in a big one. Dalton and Roethlisberger share a moment. It's over in Cincinnati. 24-20. Steelers get it done. Let's go to JB.
There he goes, the workhorse in the league right now. Le'Veon Bell bowls over a tackler. Hello, Zachary Orr. Near a gain of 10 to first down. Here he goes to the right. Fullback Nix getting the block. And Le'Veon Bell's got another first down. To his right to Le'Veon Bell. He'll come back to the middle. Caught. Held on to Xavier Grimble. Opening drive. Pittsburgh touchdown.
Grimble's going to be running up the seam to the left side, and Ben just leads him right into the free safety Weddle.
From the 19, Flacco will throw, and it's caught by Smith. Steve Smith on the move. They missed a tackle. And Steve Smith takes it deep into Pittsburgh territory, out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a 41-yarder. Not for Pittsburgh. Raven drive from the 27, and Flacco on the boot, throwing it to the tight end. The 41 quickly in the hands of Campanero, got the edge. Beautiful block by the rookie left tackle Stanley, with the division at stake. Flacco blitzed, Flacco sacked. Lawrence Timmons was the second blitzer, 45-yarder. High snap, couldn't handle it. They deal with him in terms of his business dealings, his presence in the locker room. Run by Dixon across midfield. Kenneth Dixon takes it inside the 45. 3rd and 7. Juszczyk the only back releases. Flacco throws middle, keeps this drive going. 2nd and 6 for the 36. Blitz off the edge. Flacco got away from it. Can he make him pay? To the sideline, caught. Snap perfect. Tucker perfect. And a 1-point game. Give him the lead otherwise. Ravens wanted the false start on the Steelers. Not called. This pass looks like it's intercepted by Zachary Orr. Untouched. He gets up and runs. Orr to the 20-yard line. 6 points to show for it. Comes Pittsburgh pressuring with 5. Flacco up top. Steve Smith caught it for the touchdown.
The no back set again, Mike. He got the look he was looking for. Steve Smith with no middle safety.
5th touchdown of the season. The Orr pick turns into a Steve Smith 6. Here's Flacco, and that is open and easy for Steve Smith. The touchdown and the 2. Steve Smith. Extra offensive lineman in for Pittsburgh. Bell. Ravens try to stay with him. Oh, what a move. He's unbelievable. He's a video game in football shoes. What a move. And a couple dozen times. Weddle blitzing off the edge. Can't get there. Roethlisberger downfield. Complete. Eli Rogers on the run. They burn the safety blitz with a big gain. 36-yard kick for Boswell. And Chris splits the uprights.
Get this first down first. Run it up inside.
Extra bodies to the left. They run left. What a good job by Dixon. His balance is what the coaches talk about with him, and he carries bodies. He's got to blow this dead before someone gets hurt.
A great battle and a run by Kenneth Dixon wouldn't be denied to get that first down.
46. He hits the right note again. Eli Rogers in motion. Roethlisberger will throw. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Mosley buzzing underneath. Mosley at the 20. Mosley brought down at the 11-yard line. Justin Tucker from 23. It's another one. Where is Antonio Brown? Just 4 catches for 23 yards. A pump and a throw. And complete to Jesse James, the hurdling tight end, to the 44. And 21st down Pittsburgh. Coach out tonight with a hamstring injury. Bunch of young receivers out there. Almost miscommunication. Bell gets it. Bell turns on the speed. Le'Veon Bell rings up 6 for the Steelers. From whoops to touchdown.
And Brandon Williams has a shot here, but he just cannot get Le'Veon Bell down. And then it's just the speed and the vision of a great back.
Steelers taking over at their own 10. And there he goes again, patiently bouncing it outside. Bell, 15, 20. For the 46. Rushing 4, time for Roethlisberger. Brown, a crosser with space. Antonio Brown accelerates. For the 33, they bring an extra rusher. Middle of the field, Antonio Brown. Inside the 10. And Brown on bottom of the screen. Roethlisberger surveys. On the move, so good in these scramble situations. Dumps it to Bell, and Le'Veon Bell takes it in for the touchdown.
Well, he has time to make a throw. Nothing is there. Drifts out, lost contain. I was afraid Ben might force this to the end zone somewhere. Bell does a great job of...
Steelers bring the corner pressure. It's picked up. Flacco to the middle. 3rd and 10. Flacco again, and this one is caught. They will run. Juszczyk inside, has the first down, still going. Kyle Juszczyk stays on his feet and scores!
Wow, what a run.
And once he comes off the collision with Mitchell, he realizes if I stay up, I'm in. Uses the hand to help himself and get into the end zone. James Hurst, 74, made an initial block to start this run. Here he kept his knees off the ground.
Brown wants to fight right to stay up there. His pressure hasn't got there from the safety spot yet. Roethlisberger throws. It's complete. 2nd and 1. Ravens pressure. Roethlisberger escapes. The crosser is Eli Rogers.
Great job by Rogers and a great extension to make that catch.
Roethlisberger looks. Crosser. Brown. He caught it. Fights to the goal line. Breaks the plane. Touchdown Pittsburgh. That might win them the division. Wow.
If not, the clock is running with 9 seconds left.
And you saw Weddle and Mosley. What strength by Antonio Brown. There were 3 Ravens there trying to do exactly what Doug was saying. 2 of them eventually on the hit. But he reaches forward, breaks the plane with the ball. The touchdown is confirmed. 9 seconds remaining. Flacco gets it out quick, hit the middle of the field to the 41, 4 seconds. Likely the final play of the game. We're going to work underneath here, and that is deflected and intercepted. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have won the AFC North title. The Christmas gift to Steeler fans is 31-27. And the Ravens have been eliminated from playoff consideration.
It's a 2nd down and 4 for Robert Griffin III. Looking off his primary receiver and go. Tell for the tight end in motion, offering a block, and he gets it right there on Davis. And here comes Crowell. Fake to Crowell. Here comes the former Heisman Trophy winner. He gets it off to his tight end. He hits the pylon, DeValve, and that is a touchdown.
Look at the linebackers. They're playing the run all the way, and DeValve does his job sealing the edge on Bud Dupree and then just makes the easy catch in the flat.
It's a 1st and 10 for Landry Jones, and he goes underneath, and this is caught by Eli Rogers. 3rd down and 9 for Jones. Oh, they come up the middle, and they got him again. Thomas the block at the left tackle. They got him. It's a catch right there.
A lot of changes up front for the Browns today.
2nd down 11 for Robert Griffin III. Again, Thomas holds off his guy, Maxey, and there goes Griffin. And there goes a completion.
This is where he is most dangerous, when he can break contain, because he's so accurate throwing the ball on the move on offense.
2nd down and goal at the 4. Fielding a high snap. That's another touchdown.
So much of what you're seeing with the Browns is these quick 3-step throws from Robert Griffin III.
9 straight completions now for Robert Griffin III on 1st and 10. Barnage.
Putting their ears back, trying to sack the quarterback.
Crowell into the secondary with a burst on 1st and 10. He was the #1 running back coming out of high school. Went to Georgia and transferred to West Alabama. 1st and 10, picked off. Intercepted by Shazier. Robert Griffin III, who's thrown 2 touchdown passes. Oh, he wasn't expecting that. By the first-time starting center, it's loose and a fumble, and it's recovered by Pittsburgh.
Seemed to leave him out of the conversation. He has been one of the best in the business over the last 10, 12 years.
There's Jesse James. 2nd down 10 for Landry Jones. Underneath Williams, he sheds one. That was Collins. He breaks another one. He takes it in.
What a terrific effort here by D'Angelo Williams, making a defender miss, just extending the ball over the goal line. A lot of pressure on 3rd down from the Browns.
Toussaint picks him up with a nice block. Then he tripped over the leg of his blocking right tackle, Marcus Gilbert.
You know, if you had 20 or 25 Joe Thomases, the Browns would never lose.
2nd down 9, knocked away from behind. 2nd down 4 for Landry Jones. Played at Oklahoma. Buys some time, and what a catch made.
In this situation.
Toussaint in, gives a block on Kirksey. 3rd and 11. Intercepted. It's picked off on the play, grabbed by Buddy Calhoun. His 3rd pick, getting blocks. And he may go all the way, and you can see the entourage to the pylon. He's in! Touchdown!
But this is what's really going to bother, I think, Mike Tomlin. Look at the effort or lack of effort after the ball is intercepted. Where is the pursuit angles? Where's everybody hustling to make a play? And if you're Landry Jones and you throw that previous play, actually, that's going to be a touchback.
Is under review.
It sure is. We did not see that from up here, and seeing the replay right there, we did. Under review.
After review, the ruling on the field has been changed. The Cleveland runner fumbled the ball prior to getting in the end zone. As a result, it is a touchback.
1st and 10. Williams again. The center pulls. Finney the block. Toussaint. Got by Tremont Williams. Chased by Collins. Blocked by Gilbert, the right tackle, and across the middle on the move here as he breaks one tackle. D'Angelo Williams, touchdown. He had runs on that drive of 7, 11, and 12. Right there, he pile drives in from a yard away. Blocked by Thomas. Up the middle it goes, and he's got the first down. This is the local kid, Terrell Pryor. First down and 10. Crowell finds a gap.
Not quite a 50-yarder, a 49-yard field goal attempt.
Would have been a 41-yarder. Here it is for the lead. No! Landry Jones starting for arresting Ben Roethlisberger. Good block by Gilbert. Downfield, Hayward Bay. Got it!
And watch him go up and get it at its highest point. We know he's got speed and quickness, but look at his leaping ability. He out-jumps the corner. Not the struggles they had against the Dolphins, but I'm sure he spent some time watching those two teams on film.
3rd and 10, Ayers, they've got the lead.
You watch the corner on the backside. He's got to work through the wash, and he undercuts it, and that gives Ayers the opportunity to go in untouched.
With a knee, Sean Coleman, who was taken off the field earlier, is in. 2nd down, 16. Isaiah Crowell galloping and being chased. Davis had an angle on him, and Crowell still chased by Davis and belted down at the 4. Hit 67-yard run. Atkinson. Oh, look at him dig for the touchdown. He is son of the old Raider.
The Browns fans were so hungry for a win, and they finally got one. They celebrated and really enjoyed it. Wow, what a mistake here.
Oh, Hamilton's got to take it out now as it bounces and flutters, and then he is drilled on the play.
That's the blitz again.
Toussaint with the block. Oh, and then they let him get by. And Shazier is blocked. Oh, they've got him. It's Pryor. Knocked out of bounds.
Well, they got Artie Burns. Remember, Artie Burns tried to pick one off earlier. Really good call there by Hugh Jackson, going after the rookie corner with a double move.
Griffin. Crowell. To the 3. Did he fumble the ball?
He fumbled
it looks
football.
like he did.
They put the ball on the ground in that situation. The ball clearly out.
Steelers with 4 in the secondary. That's caught. Nice throw. Atkinson, who has a 1-yard touchdown run today, he keeps his footing and staggers ahead. RG3 will take it himself. Barnes with the block, and Thomas with the block, and he cuts the corner. And Shazier pushes him out of bounds and into our parabolic Mike guy over blitz. Thomas will block at the left tackle. Nice catch. Caught by Hawkins. Pryor the block. Thomas a block. Wow. Grabbed by Shazier. What a play defensively by Pittsburgh. 34-yard try. And put right through by Cody Parkey.
Every 3rd down, they have brought pressure.
Andrew Jones with a 3rd and 5, and he's got the wobbly pass caught by Kobe Hamilton. Nickel secondary for the Cleveland Browns. Landry Jones. Got him! Steelers down by 3. And 3 to go. Landry Jones. It's caught! Pittsburgh wins! Kobe Hamilton! 26-yard touchdown throw. Landry Jones. And the Steelers finish the season with 11 wins. And 7 in a row. Wow! In overtime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Browns.
Just inside the 15 and from the gun. Gives it to Bell, who takes off. He's got a nice run to get it started with a pickup of 11 and into the secondary, and finally tackled by Thomas. Again, back over to Brown. A couple of blockers in front of him. He goes right down the sideline. Is Brown breaking it? 50 yards and a touchdown. His first postseason touchdown, Antonio Brown.
Jesse James on the outside, Kobe Hamilton. Those are the two guys that make the play, that get the blocks, and that was a very conservative, smart start. Eli Rogers, they got some slot receivers.
2nd and 7, and what a catch by Brown, and he slashes right past the secondary, and he's taken off for a second touchdown in the first 8 minutes.
So you let it go. Here's the throw, and then Antonio Brown right across the field, and Bakari Rambo just takes a bad angle.
And down 2 touchdowns quickly, and facing 3rd and long. Pocket protected, more deep. What a pass, and it's caught by Stills on his back near the Pittsburgh 25.
Beautiful job. It was a good little second man through. It was out and up by Stills, and it catches him off guard.
With a 38-yard field goal attempt. And that kick is good. So the Steelers keep on moving from the 40. Running Bell this series, and look at him go for another 15. About 8 in a row. And another big gain, and he takes off inside the 20 to the 10. Keeps his balance, and he's close. And he's in for a touchdown.
Marcus Gilbert. Look at the kick out. Look at the seal.
Look at Brown.
Bouncy. Brown outside. Everybody involved.
It looks like the elbow touched.
After review, it was determined that the runner's elbow was down with the ball at the 1-foot-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal, Pittsburgh. Timer.
Knee was up, not on the ground, but the elbow right there. The tail back. Down again. Waits, and goes. And he did not cross. Again, it was Kiko Alonso. Here is the close-up look.
After review, it is determined that the runner had possession of the ball over the goal line. It is a touchdown.
And he signaled to everybody first inside the stadium. It was a touchdown. Extra point. Flanks off the right upright.
Because it would not result in a 1st down.
They go fake punt here. And they are going to easily pick it up.
Man, that was done quickly, too.
Yes, it was.
It's thrown into the belly of Thomas. Boom. It wasn't perfect. I don't know how he caught it.
2nd and 9. Good play action. Moore finds some time. Gets away from Tuitt. Here comes Harrison chasing. Moore. Oh, my goodness. Moore is absolutely walloped. I don't know how he's going to get up.
Penalty.
Oh, boy. That was Bud Dupree. Flag is out, and he was walloped as hard as you'll see it. And here come the Dolphins after Dupree. Moore actually got up and then did walk to the short walk. It was right there on the sideline, but he did walk around a little bit. Now he's putting his helmet on, and he's saying to the coach he's ready to go back in. He's bouncing around here, changing the call. 2nd and 17. Dupree's coming after him. Connects with Parker. It's going to be a flag down as one of the linemen prevented Dupree from completely turning the edge and getting another clean hit. Or not a clean hit, but another hit.
Holding. Offense. Number 70.
The wind should be moving this thing to the kicker's left. Franks already made one from 38 in the other direction, and this one is also good. Down the field, and that was off the fingertips of Hayward Bay, but a flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 25.
On Miami in this game. Roethlisberger almost intercepted. It ends up being a catch by James.
Earl Mitchell drops out of the defensive line.
Right off his shoulder pad. 2nd and 14. Steps up. Pump fake. Throws. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Dolphins. And it's Michael Thomas breaking a couple of tackles. 1st and 10, 45 seconds. Got Landry again. Backs up a step and then takes off, trying to get to that sideline, and does.
Position in the NFL.
Moore. Well protected down the field, and he's got his man Parker at the 10-yard line. Plus a couple of timeouts if they need them. Here's Moore. Here's Harrison. Ball came out, And it's recovered by Jewett.
Should have been picked up.
Getting away from the heat, finding Landry for the first down. So they're able to do something with their timeout. Dangerfield comes into the secondary for Pittsburgh for Davis. And Moore lost the football again. Ball comes out. Steelers all around it. Mike Mitchell looked to have forced it. The fumble. And it's a Steeler recovery.
That's up to the quarterback to see a safety blitz. The hit from behind jars it loose.
L.T. Walton. Here's Bell. He's got 100, and he's got a whole lot more. 2nd and 2. Bell. Turns it on. Down to the 10. And out of bounds near the 6. Wind has shifted a little bit, though, since that time. And he's able to convert it. From 34 out for the field goal. On IR, Harrison did not start. Here's a 1st and 10 throw. Moore. He intercepted. That is Shazier. Ajayi brings him down. 3 in a row. 3 straight possessions. The Pittsburgh defense has taken the football away. Got a lot of wind quartering on him here favorably. Look at him jumping right over the top. His lippet. And that will give the Steelers a first down.
Number 36.
All play well.
3rd and 5. They go to Bell. Bell slashes. He's got the record, postseason record, and he's got the end zone.
And he did it with a tremendous move. Boy, there's just a move like you think he's going outside, and then it's sideways up the field for the touchdown.
Moore looking left. Now has to bail out on that option. Trying to scramble for the first down, and he's tackled from behind by Jewett and denied.
And they're ready for the playoffs.
First down for Miami. And down the field it goes. Good pass.
Beautiful. Bill Cowher said in the pregame.
Moore back to Landry. And trying to get past this secondary to the 3. Rolling out. Finds his target. Miami has a touchdown. Damian Williams. 3rd and 8. Roethlisberger scrambling, gets taken down and throws the pick. Throws the interception. That is Howard. Tackled by Jesse James. I'll tell you, Wake got a hit on Ben as he was releasing it. And this game comes to a close. A 30-12 Pittsburgh victory.
Very physical performance by the Steelers today on both sides, offensive line and the defense.
The fake handoff, and then it's caught by the tight end, and that's Jesse James. Never had a losing season. Trying to get into the championship game here. Roethlisberger, that shoulder shake, once again fires wide open, making the catch at the 30-yard line. Again, it's Jesse James. For the season, 2nd and 4. Bell, with that patience that's become so prominent, so many stories told about him. And Pittsburgh starts by running 11 plays in 5.5 minutes to take the early lead at Arrowhead. Pittsburgh didn't want to kick the ball deep. Now Smith hangs in the pocket, throws, and that's Travis Kelce. 2nd down and 3. Smith comes to the near side, and that's caught for a first down, and a 1st and goal. It will be as Jeremy Maclin. Pittsburgh, the only team that did not allow a first drive touchdown this season. And then in the playoffs they do, as Albert Wilson makes the catch for the touchdown.
You have Tyreek Hill as the decoy here. Fake away, the entire defense goes that way.
3rd and 10, and here they come, and Ben almost gets sacked. Fires deep downfield, and getting open and making the catch over his shoulder is Antonio Brown. Live by the sword and die by the sword for Chris Boswell. And Boswell is 2 for 2.
This one in Arrowhead.
Winner of this game to Foxborough next week to meet the Patriots. Here goes Bell, ground for Bell. And now Ben throws, and that is caught, and that is Brown to the 29-yard line for a Steeler first down. Ben gets him to the line in a hurry. Didn't want Kansas City substituting defensively. And there's Bell again. Boswell trying to go 3 for 3. Which he does. Comes into the game here. Then they run the play fake. Smith gets hit as he throws, and the ball up in the air is picked off at the 45-yard line. Ryan Shazier.
Bud Dupree has simply been red hot of late. He is finally fulfilling exactly what they thought he could be as an outside linebacker. They bring in the extra offensive lineman, Ja Reed, and it was Bud Dupree who beats him cleanly around the edge.
Now from the 31, Roethlisberger, that pump fake, then fires. That's caught. Jesse James to the 5-yard line in a quarter and a half. And that's knocked in the air, and then is it picked off in the end zone? It is. So at 0-0, they give it to Bell on a 3rd and 9, and Bell is going to pick up a first down and a few yards more before he gets knocked out of bounds. This is a 45-yard field goal attempt, and Boswell has accounted for all of the scoring. Smith to West, then he drops it, and it's recovered by Pittsburgh at the 41-yard line, but by the time Pittsburgh gets possession of the ball, there's only 3 seconds remaining. Well, he's going to throw it to Brown, and Antonio Brown is going to get tackled at the 11-yard line as time expires.
For over 100 yards in the first half.
All right, Heather, here is Bell, and he's got a lot more here. Look at him off to the races again before he gets dragged down. He's still going and dragged down to the 36-yard line. Barely called any of their names. 43-yard attempt. And for Chris Boswell, he has just tied an NFL postseason record, 5 field goals.
They now are a very explosive defense.
3rd down and 3, and it is Ware who takes the snap, the direct snap, and picks up the first down. And here you go again. Hill blazing in motion. Very close to a first down. 5 receivers. 4-man rush, and that's enough. And there's James Harrison. Chiefs start in good field position after a 35-yard punt from the Pittsburgh 46. Smith deep downfield, and Kelsey can't hold on. Smith hangs in the pocket, deep down the sideline, and it is caught. Tremendous catch by Jeremy Maclin.
Watch how early this ball is thrown by Alex Smith, about a yard or 2 before the break.
And Santos's kick is good.
He is their playmaker.
And a lot of big ones this year. And that's caught over the middle. After the 45 goes Eli Rogers for a Pittsburgh first down. What a job he's done with these guys as Roethlisberger pump fakes, fires over the middle, and that is caught, and that is Jesse James, who gets unbelievably free. So a 43-yard attempt, if he makes it, it'll be the most field goals in any postseason game in NFL history, and he is able to bang it through to the right on first down from the 25. Now they break that as Wilson goes in motion. Smith fires over the middle, finds Kelsey. He gets free, and Kelsey, a tough guy to bring down, out to the 49-yard line.
And they have been sensational tonight.
Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator. Smith again, deep downfield, and that's caught at the 38-yard line. Kelsey gets it there. High snap, but Smith comes down with it, fires, and it is Chris Conley converting at the 26-yard line. Huge play. 4-man rush. Fired over the middle and dropped. Chris Conley, but a flag comes in. 2 of them, you see them both as Conley gets whacked. Sean Davis, the rookie out of Maryland. This is a helmet-to-helmet.
It was the rookie, Sean Davis, who came in, helmet to helmet on a defenseless receiver.
Hill, bottom of the screen. Fake it to him. Smith rolling and then throwing, and that's going to be a first down. Anthony Sherman, they brought a fullback into the game, set him up to the left side, and he's able to pick up the first down. First and goal at the 1. 3 receivers set to the left. Inside handoff, going to the end zone is Spencer Ware for the touchdown. 4 of them set to the right. Smith looks left, then he throws, caught, touch with the 2-point conversion with a flag. Demetrius Harris makes the catch. You got a penalty though.
Holding.
And it's going to come back.
10-yard penalty. The try will be attempted from the 12-yard line.
Smith to try to tie it. And it is batted away in the end zone. Sean Davis. Roethlisberger surveying, buying time, throws, caught, Brown at the 19-yard line. Antonio Brown. So you've got the killer bees and then add a 4th tonight. You've got Roethlisberger, Bell, Brown, and how about Chris Boswell? There have been over 500 postseason games, 534 in the history of the league. It's the first time somebody's made more than 5 field goals in a game. And the Pittsburgh Steelers run the table at the end of the regular season, win their last 7, beat Miami, come into Kansas City, beat them on the road, and will play for a 9th Super Bowl trip next Sunday.
Success spreading this team out.
And they go 5 wides here on the second snap. And again, well protected to Edelman. Edelman weaves past the defender, and he's into Pittsburgh territory, still on his feet, keeping his balance down to the 23 before he's thrown down by Mitchell.
A lot of open space to throw the football.
Watch James White, top of the screen. Brady goes left, though, and it is scooped up. Nope, Mitchell, it's off the ground. A hold by Ryan Allen. Cardona snaps it back. The kick is good.
Guards.
3rd and 1. Roethlisberger, deep ball, looking for Coates. It went through his hands. And that monster performance against Houston, but fumbled twice. I'm sure he's paying a penalty. Here's Brady in trouble, and he's taken down by Hargrave, the rookie. In the pocket, forced out of it. Complete. That's James with the first down catch. 3rd and 6 at the Patriots 44. Roethlisberger. Up top, and it is almost intercepted.
Easy. Jordan!
Now, Brady comes out of that, splits everybody out. What did he see? He saw an opportunity with Hogan. Play action. Now, another completion. 3rd and 5. Brady, well protected. All kinds of time, and now goes in zone. Wide open! Touchdown, New England! Chris Hogan. Caught. Rodgers, first down. As we start the second quarter. They give it to Williams. First down and more, down to the 37.
Against this defense.
First down at the 37. And crossing pattern. There's Brown, high-stepping it.
Finding the outlet, Jesse James.
3rd and a foot. Williams trying to pick it up, and he does. And he fights for the end zone. And they say touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. Look out. Here's the center. He backs off. Goes into coverage. Down the middle. He's a threat out of the backfield in the passing game. Brady. Pass open. Hogan, who's having a huge first half. That's his third down conversion. Back to him they go. The flea flicker. Brady to the end zone. And it's a New England touchdown. Right back to Hogan again.
Hogan's going to go across. Tom Brady and just Dion Lewis takes it into the line of scrimmage before he throws it back. And Tom Brady puts it right on the money. Whoa.
Wasn't a clean catch.
Yeah, it wasn't. He took his eyes off of it.
From their own 16 that set up a touchdown drive. Here it's 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger fires it wide open. Brown got loose in the secondary, and Butler's tangled up with him out of bounds for a first down gain of 12.
Everybody throws it on 3rd and 1 or 2.
Now this is first down. He lofts it. He's got it. From the 21. On first down with time. Looking for the end zone. And it is dropped. Here's Roethlisberger. Finding James. And that's a touchdown.
After review, the runner was down by contact short of the goal line. It will be 1st and goal for Pittsburgh. The clock will start on the ready for play.
They give it to Williams. And the Patriots are on him right away. Williams again, and they're backing up. They are backing up 2 straight plays. To Rodgers, wide of the mark. Never had a chance as far as field goals go. And this time he is good before Brady was down. So first down for the Patriots. Looking to strike right off of it. And they do. Back to Hogan. On the sideline, both feet down. No, Mitchell only got one in. Look at that one. Turn in. Finds an open man at the 45. That's Rodgers. Roethlisberger's eyes here for 2nd and 11. Moves to the sideline, right on the mark. 3rd and 7. Diving catch. Nope, incomplete. Rousseau, Richie Zions, all the crew, good luck down to Super Bowl 51. Here's Brady. Edelman slides right through Timmons' tackle.
21 or 22 passes out of the first 23 plays.
Hogan finds a seam. And Mitchell.
Inside, Chris Hogan wide open.
And he's got 180 yards. Receiving Blunt into the secondary. Now driving. Surrounded by 5 and 6 Steelers. Still going. Can you believe this? How many players are on him at the end here, Phil?
Boy, LeGarrette Blunt. Look at all the Steelers
5,
around.
6, 7.
And helping out the offensive line.
And now for the payoff. Blunt in for the touchdown. Rodgers, and the ball comes out. Was that a clean catch? As it's recovered clearly by New England's Ninkovich. Look at him fight through that. 3rd and goal. Dropping back to the 19 and finding Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
To make it easy for the players.
There's Coates. Doubled up by Rowe and McCourty. 2016 season. They had 3 last week for alumni. As Brown wiggles and cradles it with 2 hands. To the end zone and diving, no. Coates. Roethlisberger, he's got all kinds of time. Got to be somebody open, he's figuring. Where is it? There it is. Hamilton with the touchdown and a flag out.
Illegally touching the pass, offense number 83. Went out of bounds, came back in and was the first to touch the pass.
Lofts it. Hamilton. Ryan broke it up. Here's the handoff. And again, Blunt. They can't bring him down. He's just getting stronger. 3rd and 6. And Edelman looking around for a flag. Not going to get it. Airing it out. And that's intercepted. What an interception. Stepping right in front of it is Rowe. Eric Rowe. Tiptoes down to sideline.
And their pass routes, both of them together, was almost unstoppable.
There's Blunt. Echoes around Gillette Stadium. Field goal is good. 3rd and 3. And that's Brown.
Nice catch.
Pittsburgh, and no great rush here as Roethlisberger escapes. And now unable to get it into the hands of Coates. There's Roethlisberger, got a man open, and it is caught for the touchdown by Hamilton. Going for 2. And getting a man free, it's Williams. To continue to get better and try to be able to attend some events, or at least one of them, Bradley positioned well. And so happy to hear that. I just want to win. That's what he said. I've moved on. There's no thought of revenge. That's what Tom said on Friday.
Well, they got a really good football team. No glaring weakness of the Patriots, that's for sure. It's going to take a great game by Atlanta to beat this team.